Hey baddies, we are back. Today we're going to be talking about the cons of OnlyFans. I made a video a little bit ago on my Get Ready With Me page talking about the pros of OnlyFans, and I just feel like this one needs to be more long form. Today I'm also recording on my phone because I don't think I fuck with cameras, honestly. I recorded my last video on my camera. It was total 16 minutes. Edited down to 7 minutes. That 16 minutes of footage took 3 hours to transfer to my phone. I simply cannot do that on a weekly basis. I just cannot. I feel like cameras are too much work for me, and every time I transfer my camera photos to my phone, the quality is absolute garbage. Con number one, obviously, your body is out there forever. That's just going to be it. I feel like you have to be really, really comfortable with your body being accessible to anyone under the sun to see. If that's something you could potentially care about, this is definitely not for you. On number two, I would say you also have to, girl, a bug just tried to kill me. You also have to be okay with the fact that people that you know in real life or knew a while ago, even like distant family members, might subscribe to you. Again, that just is what it is. Con number three, this is one that's said a lot as well. You have to be okay with potentially never getting another job again. I have so many things to say about this topic. I feel like it is said a lot harsher than it actually is. For example, maybe if you did this for a little bit, you didn't have a huge online following, if you go and try to be a lawyer a few years later, you still might be able to do that potentially. I'm not saying 100%, nobody knows. If you are super popular, like you're a huge creator, everybody knows your name basically, it might be harder for you to get like a brain surgeon, a lawyer, police officer, like a very career serious job where you need years and years of college to do. But that doesn't mean you cannot get a successful job. I did OF while having all like 4 of my jobs, and at 2 of them I was a manager, and one of them I was a manager of other managers. I was not huge or popular, didn't really talk about it, nobody knew, but I had a successful job that could have been my career while doing this. It's simply not true to say that you can never get another job again once you do this. It's literally all dependent on the kind of job that you want, how much digital footprint maybe you have. Also, if the job is even going to check any of that. People say that every single job does. Not every single job does. So if they do look into your digital footprint, know you did this, and they do not accept people like that, you may not, but you also may. I think we're on number 4. Potentially might have somebody in your town follow you, or maybe know what town you live in. That is just something that is scary, but some people know where you live based off of things that you post, the places that you go. They may be familiar with where you've went. Potentially can turn into something that is very scary and not safe for you in the slightest. Con number 5, when you're in this kind of field, you might feel pressured to change your body, or you might be more hyper aware about your insecurities. Me, for example, I do feel that way. I get insecure, and I have changed a lot of things about my body that do benefit my job and the way that I view myself. But to be fair, I also have always been into heavy body mods. Even if I personally was not doing this job, I feel like I still would have got all of these things for real. It just might be insecurities, but it doesn't matter. It makes me happy, and I am happy with the way that I look. I struggle with the way that I look just in the same way that every other woman does. So there are people that don't do this job that struggle with the way that they look. You can say that about any single person. It is not exclusive to if you do OF. Number 6, you might be less intimate in your real personal life, because if you're doing it all the time, you may just lose the interest for it in your personal life. I really can't describe or imagine how that feels, because I could never see that for myself. Girl, the wind is blowing my umbrella and I'm just scared, okay? I think we're on con number 6. Every man basically forever is now only going to view you as an object. Men already don't like women. A lot of parts to that conversation. Online, you are just seen as a toy. That is all you're good for. A lot of men will never look past that and look at you as a person. It is truly vile and unfortunate. They should be lonelier. Number 7, you may potentially lose friends, and it's the same for family members. I just don't care. If you do though, maybe don't do this. Number 8, I feel like I've heard a lot of other creators say they feel very drained mentally. It's just a taxing thing. A lot of the job is portraying yourself as that really, really hypersexual person for the internet and for your fans. It can be very draining. That is all I can really think of for right now. I'm sure there's like plenty of other things, just like I'm sure there's plenty of other pros to the job that I didn't mention. Just like any job, anything ever. Ultimately up to you if you choose to do something or not. Completely okay if your boundaries stop at all of these things. But yeah, if you do this job as well and you have had any other cons, comment them if you would like. Thank you for watching. Drink water and do things that make you happy, because that's all that fucking matters in this life.